Human rights can't be taken for granted online. There are people who challenge what they see as injustice, and there are people who, conversely, want to silence and intimidate those very same people, maybe even arrest and murder them. This is a very real contest over not just free expression and access to information, but the entire apparatus that surrounds all of that in an extraordinarily complex digital media ecosystem. The Citizen Lab is really a unique place. We used very sophisticated interdisciplinary techniques to research and investigate what's going on beneath the surface of the internet. We're not an advocacy group, we're not an activist group. Instead, we undertake investigations and publish reports on the basis of empirical research.
Before coming to Toronto and seeing the work of the lab, I thought always we were either political scientists or computer scientists. The way that the Citizen Lab has managed to combine this is pretty amazing.
Being not only at the Monk School, but also at the University of Toronto, gives us a degree of protection, so we feel emboldened to do things and publish reports that otherwise many people would feel intimidated about.
Skype, the online chat software company owned by eBay, was forced to apologize after a team of Canadian researchers found that its security had been breached.
Quite routinely, our reports have major public policy impacts. I think the best example is around what many people are now calling digital arms. The market for these tools has exploded. Citizen Lab research is identifying where it's being used. And as a consequence, policymakers in Europe and North America are beginning to discuss how best to control, through export restrictions or sanctions, the trade in digital arms. Probably our most high-profile report was the Ghostnet Report on cyber espionage. That started out when the office of the Dalai Lama approached us. They suspected their computers were being monitored. So one of our field investigators went to northern India, gathered forensic data, took it back to the lab, and in the course of analyzing it, discovered not only had they compromised the Tibetans in the Dalai Lama's office, they had compromised hundreds of computers around the world. It was truly one of the world's largest cyber espionage networks that we had exposed through careful, detailed research done both in the field and in the lab. What we're really trying to do is uphold the internet as an open, unfettered forum of access to information and freedom of speech. The funds from the MacArthur Foundation will go into a permanent endowment that will allow us to use the interest yielded on that endowment to support the staff that work at the Citizen Lab on an ongoing basis. This is an extraordinary opportunity to really free us up to do things that we otherwise might not be able to do. It allows us to continue our research in an unfettered manner.